Containers have fallen out of a spaceship which fell onto snowy plains. It is possible that they contain data about Omega or Wyam. We sent a scouting party, but the Neo-Arcadian forces are too strong and they cannot pass. We would like you to reinforce them and retrieve the data. Do you accept? Ah, Mitsu-Zero. The enemy is waiting in ambush up ahead. There's no way we can break through. Mitsu-Zero, if you can find an opening, we'll follow you. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Mega Man 03. So, previously we took on Cupid's Foxstar. We managed to get the Soul Launcher from her, which just lets us do that, which is not that bad. But I don't really use the Vertical Rod quite often. We also managed to get the, which one is it? Oh, I guess I didn't get it. Oh boy. Hold on. There we go. I went back to the, Oceanic Highway, I believe it was called. It's where we took on Chowdhury Inaharita. And I got the Splash Jump, foot chip here, which does the jump on water. It's a chip that I missed. It's basically, as soon as the mission starts, you have to literally turn around and go to the left while you're underwater. And there's a part you can break with your Vertical Rod, and then you get this chip from there. Alright, there we go. Now we can actually start the mission. So like I was previously saying, I got the Splash Jump, which lets us jump on water, which is nice. But in any case, we're not going to be using it here in this mission because everything's, well, frozen, as you can see already. So we're just going to go ahead and go on along. I really don't like these frozen guys here that jump out of the snow as they slide along, because I have to wait for them, and I'm quite impatient when it comes to this game. That's why, as you can probably already notice, is the reason why I have a lot of issues when it comes to, you know, spikes and whatnot, and stuff like that. It's just that I'm basically real impatient when it comes to it, and with spikes, you kind of just gotta wait for them to pass, or rather not wait for them to pass. You have to wait for the perfect time to sort of jump around and get onto the platform. That kind of sucks, but there's a little section here which lets us get another secret chip here that we can get access to. I'm gonna go ahead and just use my sub-tank here just because I really don't want to have to go through this and just die right away really quickly, and God knows when I'll actually get some energy next time. Oh my god, these things are really annoying, because the thing is, I burn them with my chip. I think I want to go up here actually. Yep, so I can get that. I burn them with, these dumb jerks are so annoying. I burned them with that chip, and then they just end up landing right in front, which is pretty obnoxious. I don't know if there's actually anything underward, because, you know, I think I'm blasting them, and I think because of the fact that I just hit them, I think that they're done with. But no, these things are like the most durable thing in the world, because you can get rid of their wings, basically, their propellers, and then after that you have to just hit them again. Because you can hit them again and destroy the actual body. There's a way I believe that you can pretty easily one-shot them and not have to deal with their garbage. But I definitely have not been doing that, I'll say that much. But speaking of having issues, this guy is extremely easy. Especially if you go ahead and you just use the burst, I believe it is. What is it called exactly? This one, yeah, the burst shot, which I believe we got from the first boss, Blazing Flizzardo. I believe that's the EX skill of him. It makes it super easy to go through with this. It's also going to make it super easy to get through the boss of this, which is coming up pretty soon. Go ahead, and I believe that's an extra life you can get from there. There's going to be another secret little, I believe this might be a chip, yeah. There's a chip there, and then, oh my god, such a dumb jerk. What pisses me off about it is that he's just like riding along like an asshole, like swinging his stupid flail, I guess you want to call it that. Just like carefree and just like, oh, look at me, I'm just the world's biggest douchebag, and he's just swinging around riding his like snowboard, like a big old Jerkosaurus Rex. But in any case, I don't really know if the preferred route is actually the top one there. I know there are some chips that you can only get if you go through the top route there, but I don't know if there's actually anything good on the bottom route there, which is pretty lame because I don't know if I missed out on anything. Because I feel like when I went over this previously, or I don't know if previously is the right word, but when I went over it beforehand to get a lay of the land, I felt like I didn't get all the chips that I could have. Is this it? Ah! That container was on Omega's ship, so you see, it's ours. As the legendary hero stooped to thievery, how deplorable. As king of the snow plains, I hereby judge your crime. I, Glacier le Cactank, of Wild's number, have reached a verdict. The punishment for thievery is death. It's funny he says that because I just previously almost had to serve jury duty. I got chosen to be a juror, basically, so I was supposed to go on and be on for the trial. But as soon as I went through everything, I was really upset because they sort of sent me the thing where you gotta fill out, or not fill out, and be like, oh, you gotta call, and then you go and they tell, or rather, you call and they tell you whether or not you need to show up. So I spent a couple of days and didn't have to show up, and then on like almost the last day, ended up having to show up. So I did that, went over there, did the whole song and dance. They put me on the thing, told me a little bit about the case, and they told me whether or not I would be biased, or rather asked me and try to ascertain if I would be biased and whatnot. I was really trying to be as honest as possible. There were some guys next to me that were really annoying because they were all like, oh no, I think this is all bullshit, or oh no, I've been in an accident before and I don't think I'd be able to do this. So basically they didn't want to do it, which was like, fine, whatever. I was just as honest as possible. I was like, yeah, I don't give a shit. So they picked me. And I went home, and then I was kind of like, oh, shit, I'm going to have to do this for the next couple of days. But I was like, fuck it. I'm getting paid for it, and also it means I don't have to go to work. I mean, I would have had to go to work anyway, so it's not like I'm going there on, like, the weekend or anything like that. It's only supposed to be, like, for a couple of days. But in any case, later in the day, they called me, like, oh, the case was settled. It was a car accident case. They were trying to assess the damages. They settled, so you don't need to come anymore. I was like, wow. And he's like, oh, yeah, we'll just send you the thing as if you served. Which is great. But anyways, oh my. Not stopping at thievery. You also defy Lord Weil? Lord Weil's new order will issue judgment upon you. Ugh. Yep. Unlike Cubic's Foxstar, this guy is extremely easy to go through, especially if you have the fire chip, and like I said, the burst shot makes him extremely easy. Whoa, we got a 92. Nicely done. We got the spike foot chip, and we also got the EXL of Glacier le Cactank. We got the orbit shield, which is ironic because he was actually pretty easy to get through. He wasn't very tanky. We also got the quick charge head chip, which is that thing I had to jump off the snowboard and go back into the snow to get. As well as a couple of cyber elves. I actually got less chips, I believe, than when I actually went through it the first time, which is pretty lame. But I did 100 times better, which is nice. We've discovered the data inside the container. Mr. Zero, we've recovered all of the data. What? Why did you basically say that twice? I will continue searching for more data. Mission completed. Commencing transfer. Oh, I thought he was gonna get like fucking katana chopped or something. Zero, thank you. I'm analyzing all the data you recovered for us. We may be able to figure out what Weil is attempting to do by analyzing past data. I'll do my best. Stay fresh.